Level 1, a recruit. You are 20 years old. It is 1933. The Weimar Republic is a corpse. The air in Berlin smells of wet soot and desperation. Your father sits at the kitchen table. He stares at a bowl of thin cabbage soup. He hasn't worked in 3 years. The hyperinflation of the 1920s wiped out his savings. 1 trillion marks for a loaf of bread. Now, there is no money at all. Your mother mends a shirt for the 10th time. Her fingers are cracked. The rent is overdue. You walk outside. You see the banners, red, white, and black. You see the men in brown shirts. They look fed. They look purposeful. They look powerful. You join the line. You want a future. You want a meal. You sign the paper. You receive a uniform. It is crisp. It is clean. You receive a pair of jackboots. They are heavy. They are solid. You feel the weight of the state on your shoulders. You are no longer a starving boy. You are a soldier of the Third Reich. The transformation begins. Level 2. The training. It is 1937. You are stationed in a barracks near Hanover. The discipline is total. You wake up at 5 a.m. You march for 12 miles. You carry a pack filled with bricks. Your feet blister. Your muscles scream. The sergeant yells in your face. He calls you weak. He calls you a relic of the old world. Then, the medical officer arrives. He wears a white coat over a black uniform. He is from the Academy of Military Medicine. He hands you a small, circular tin. Inside are white tablets. They are labeled Pervitin. He tells you they are vitamins. He tells you they are the fuel of the new Germany. You swallow one. It is chalky. It is bitter. Within 10 minutes, the world changes. The fatigue vanishes. The pain in your feet becomes a distant memory. Your heart rate accelerates to 110 beats per minute. Your focus narrows to a single point. You feel a surge of euphoria. You feel like a god made of tempered steel. You march another 12 miles. You do not sweat. You do not thirst. You are becoming a machine. The state owns your blood. The drug owns your brain. Level 3. The Blitzkrieg. September 1939. You are on the border of Poland. You are a frontline infantryman. The order is given. Fall Weiss. You cross the frontier at dawn. The pace is relentless. The High Command has distributed 35 million tablets of Pervitin. You are ordered to take 2 every 4 hours. You do not sleep for 3 days. You do not eat. You only move. The Polish army is brave, but they are human. They get tired. They need rest. You do not. You see the world in high definition. Every blade of grass is sharp. Every shadow is a target. You fire your Kar 98K. The recoil is a pulse of energy. You capture a village. You capture a town. You capture a city. By the time you reach Warsaw, your eyes are bloodshot. Your skin is waxy. You have lost 8 pounds in 1 week. You receive a decoration, an Iron Cross, 2nd class. It costs the government 3 marks to produce. It costs you your soul. You are a hero of the Reich. You are a chemical addict. Level 4. The Western Front. May 1940. You are Level 4, a Panzer Grenadier. The goal is Paris. The terrain is the Ardennes. The generals call it the miracle of the West. You call it the Long Wake. You drive your half-track through the forest. The French think the forest is impassable. They think you will stop to rest at night. They are wrong. You are on a higher dosage now. 3 tablets of Pervitin, a shot of schnapps to take the edge off. You are vibrating. Your hands grip the steering wheel until your knuckles turn white. You see tracers in the sky. They look like falling stars. You haven't closed your eyes in 72 hours. Your brain is a buzzing hive of electricity. You bypass the Maginot Line. You outpace your own supply lines. You enter Paris. The streets are empty. The air is still. You stand beneath the Eiffel Tower. You look at your reflection in a shop window. You do not recognize the man staring back. His pupils are dilated. His face is gaunt. He looks like a ghost in a gray coat. You have conquered France. You have conquered sleep. You feel nothing but the hum of the drug. Level 5. The Eastern Front. 1941. Operation Barbarossa. You are Level 5. A veteran sergeant. The high is gone. Now, there is only the need. The decree on stimulants is your Bible. Without the pill, you are a shell. Your limbs are heavy as lead. Your thoughts are sluggish. You feel a deep, crushing depression. The doctor gives you a new supply. He calls them Stuka tablets. They are stronger. They are necessary. You are in Russia now. The scale is different. The distances are infinite. The temperature drops to minus 30 degrees. The grease freezes in your rifle. The blood freezes in your comrade's veins. The Pervitin keeps you warm. It forces your heart to pump faster. It forces your body to burn its last reserves of fat. You see Russians in every shadow. You fire at tree lines for hours. You are paranoid. You suspect your own men of stealing your stash. You hide your tablets in your boot. You have a constant metallic taste in your mouth. Your teeth are beginning to rot. Your gums bleed when you eat hardtack. You are winning the battles. You are losing the war against your own body. Level 6. The Meat Grinder. 1943. Stalingrad has fallen. You are level 6, a battle-hardened survivor. The drug is no longer a tool, it is a leash. The supply lines are failing. The tablets are rationed. When you run out, the crash is catastrophic. You suffer from Pervitin psychosis. You hear voices in the wind. You see dead friends standing in the snow. They ask you for a light. They ask you why you are still alive. Your heart skips beats. You have chest pains. You are 29 years old, but your biological age is 50. The Army introduces a new compound, D-IX. It is a cocktail. 5 milligrams of cocaine, 3 milligrams of Pervitin, 5 milligrams of oxycodone. They test it on prisoners first. They make them march 70 miles with 40-pound packs. The prisoners die of heart failure. The Army gives it to you anyway. You take the D-IX. The world turns into a nightmare of neon and fire. You fight like a demon. You kill without thought. You survive the Soviet counterattacks. You are a super soldier. You are a monster. Level 7. The Collapse. 1945. The end is near. You are level 7. The Last Stand. You are back in Berlin. The city is a graveyard of brick and dust. The Soviet artillery never stops. The factories are gone. The Temler work plant is a ruin. There is no more Pervitin. There is no more D-IX. You are in a basement. You are shivering. It is not the cold. It is the withdrawal. Your brain is screaming for the surge. Your nerves are raw wires. You feel bugs crawling under your skin. You scratch until you draw blood. You look at your hands. They are shaking uncontrollably. You find a bottle of Hildebrand chocolates in a dead officer's kit. They are infused with caffeine and Pervitin. You eat them all. You vomit. The high is weak. The crash is coming. You are ordered to the front. The front is 2 blocks away. You carry a Panzerfaust. You see a T-34 tank. You try to aim. Your vision is blurred. You see 3 tanks. You don't know which one is real. You fire. You miss. The tank turns its turret. You feel a moment of clarity. You realize the Reich was built on a lie. It wasn't fueled by destiny. It was fueled by chemistry. Level 8. The Ghost. 1946. The war is over. You are level 8. A prisoner of war. You survived the battle, but you didn't survive the drug. Your heart is permanently damaged. Your kidneys are failing. You are in a camp in Siberia. The guards give you black bread and watery soup. You can't eat. Your digestive system is a wreck. You sit in the corner of the barrack. You don't talk to the others. They are all the same. Shadows of men. You have flashbacks. You feel the ghost of the euphoria. You remember the feeling of being a god in Poland. You remember the speed of the Ardennes. Then you remember the taste of the D-IX. You realize the cost. You traded your health for 3 years of artificial courage. You traded your youth for a chemical hallucination. You are 33 years old. You will not see 40. The Reich is gone. The medals are in the mud. The only thing left is the tremor in your hands. The cycle of the super soldier ends in a quiet, lonely grave. The debt is paid in full. There is no interest. There is only zero.